But a huge bit
out of that bend as it got its head up in the air. Our Covenant went up on the inside from Marbell Bunny a couple away to Kayla. Well out of its ground is Share the Spirit, being passed by Cherokee Miss, and a couple away changes. They swing to the back and inside the 1200 metres mark, and Savik sat back on the steel, led the way. It's in front, whizzing around the outside, Cherokee Miss, and also Precious Few wide. Good look in the centre. Back on the rail is French Love in 5th position, getting a good run. A couple away, Marbell Bunny. Further back is Our Covenant, Share the Spirit. They were followed by Kayla, and a couple off at the tail of the field is Changes. 700 metres to go, coming off the back, and Savik given ahead. Raced away by 3 parts of a length. I'm moving up, Cherokee Miss a length away. Precious Few, good look in the centre. French Love the rail. A length and a half, Marbell Bunny about to have a shot at them. She'll come deep. They were followed by Our Covenant, Share the Spirit. Changes to the outside. And last of all, then as they turn, is Kayla. Savik at the 400 metres mark in front. Cherokee Miss second. Moving up is Precious Few, 3 wide. Good looking French Love on the fence, needing a run. And Marbell Bunny with the white blaze and white cap hooked to the outside. Precious Few moved up on the outside of Cherokee Miss at the 250 to go to the front. Savik the fence kicking on well from Good looking in the red. And further back is Marbell Bunny, but Precious Few had shot clear. It's a length in front of Good looking coming after it. Precious Few in front. Good looking can't pick it up, and Precious Few wins. Good looking second. Marbell Bunny third. Every chance in the run. Our Covenant next from Savik, and then further back in the field a Cherokee Miss. Share the Spirit. French Love didn't come on. Then Kayla, and Changes back with the tail enders.
Thank you, Terry. Number 6, Precious Few, getting in to win it, 660 and 220. Good tip there by Terry. And John Marshall, the winning rider. So that horse has now won 3 of its last 4 starts.
Port Campbell, two to Ravi on the inside from Our Strong, and they're followed then by just behind them Ferdinand going up on the inside of Witch Ruler, and then a length further back is Zabello. Aggie's Heart a length and a half behind him, followed by Prince Charming ridden along to make some ground, and then Rambar and Musical Chimes is back last of all. Protein by the 600, led by about 2 lengths to Deerfield, who's chasing him down before the turn. Port Campbell is third, and then Shackle, and they're about 3 to 4 lengths in front of Witch Ruler. Prince Charming coming right around the outside. Aggie's Heart turns with only 2 behind him into the straight, and Protein by 3 Deerfield. Port Campbell down on the inside. Shackle is under the whip next responding, and then a gap to Ravi, Witch Ruler, and still Aggie's Heart a good way back from Ferdinand, and Prince Charming out wide, but Deerfield had sprinted away from the pack. Shackle coming after it into second placing, but all Deerfield. Aggie's Heart is coming home and it's all over, but Deerfield will trot in, and Deerfield won it by about 3 to 4 lengths. Aggie's Heart storming up on the inside, grabbed second from Shackle, then Witch Ruler, Ferdinand, Prince Charming battled on out wide, then came Port Campbell, Ravi, behind them the weakening Protein, then there's a long break, Zabello, followed in by Rambo.
Caught them to a good start, uncut, lacked early speed. Pepinello jumped very quickly, won the front from Snipora, which is going to burn a...
Second last a length, Eventful, as they travel to the 700 metres, and Elusive Spy quickening leads nearly 2 lengths, Dual Photon and Mr. Honey. Another 2 lengths away next, Ideal Realms, City Honours racing in the middle, and wider Stage Bow, and the last 3 are Eventful wide, Lord William in the middle, and Overmoon on the inside as they come down to the 400 metres. And it's Elusive Spy untroubled to lead for Corey Brown, a length and a half on the favourite Dual Photon, 2 Mr. Honey and Ideal Realm, a length the Stage Bow, and City Honours heads the remainder there homeward bound, and Dual Photon, Jim Cassidy hasn't moved on him. He has a sustained peep over the left side, knowing he had Elusive Spy on his inside beaten. Here's Stage Bow after Dual Photon. Dual Photon the leader. Stage Bow is coming quickly. Dual Photon still in front, and he'll cling on. Dual Photon has lasted to beat Stage Bow and Eventful, who got home solidly. Then Mr. Honey, Elusive Spy capitulated. From Lord William, Ideal Realm, City Honours, and last was Over the Moon.
Moving in and counted first, locked away on the inside. Here's Classic Secret coming up to the line. Transgress about to move up. Transgress has gone up into the stalls. Jack Daniel about to come along and join them in the gates now. Here's Lawrence coming up into line. Macaza Symphony joins them at the 1400 metres. Kenzine will be the next to move up. The last two to move in now. Kill Cool Riderless and Love to Burn are the two that we need to move into the gates. Yeah, they're nearly ready. Love to Burn coming up. So they're all set, counted down on the inside. 1400 metres. Line looks pretty good. Sky Heights drawn near the inside in blue colours. Off they go. Sky Heights began reasonably. One of the first out, Macaza Symphony, Kenzine, and away fast in the early part. Transgress going through in the centre to take up the running. Not much in it though. They're tightly bunched at the 1200 metres. Transgress just led Love to Burn. Kenzine a length away third. Then Jack Daniel pushing up on the fence with Sky Heights. On their outside, Lawrence and Yes is going forward now, and then Kill Cool, followed by Macaza Symphony. Back behind those horses, Classic Secret, after jumping well, has drifted back towards the end out wide and counted getting up on the rails. Transgress led Love to Burn at the turn at the 800. Kenzine a length away third. Macaza Symphony in the pink moving up wide out, and Yasser between them with the green cap is running fifth. One further back in the field then came Jack Daniel and Sky Heights on its outside from Lawrence. A length and a half then to counted, followed by Classic Secret, and Kill Cool is hard ridden and dropping out last of all. Love to Burn's moving up wide on the course. Transgress on the rail, come to the turn with Kenzine between them in third placing. Then Macaza Symphony and Yes are coming a bit wider, and Sky Heights can get a run through as they enter the straight. Jack Daniel getting up on the fence. 350 metres to go. Kenzine races up now to Transgress. Sky Heights a length and a half away. Very green and ducking about the place. Oliver pulls him to the outside. Kenzine went to Transgress at the 200. Sky Heights 2 lengths away under the whip. It's Kenzine and Transgress. Sky Heights is now starting to warm to the task. Sky Heights has raced up. Bit green, but takes the lead in the run home. And Sky Heights beat Kenzine by about 3/4. Transgress third. Then Yasser, followed in by Jack Daniel. And behind them was Love to Burn, followed by Classic Secret. Lawrence and Macaza Symphony counted towards the end, and Kill Cool was last of all. Well, he's got plenty of...
Straight and Dream Breeze hits the front from Stroll Along and Mono Dan. Chocolate Caruso, and here's Gracida coming down the outside with a well-timed run. Gracida is overpowering on the inside of him. Dream Breeze and Chocolate Caruso, and Gracida, a promising horse, wins again. Gracida from a tight finish, Chocolate Caruso, and on the outside of him, Dream Breeze, and then came Marduk, followed home by Bustamante, and then Prince Thorbro and Dark Sky. Further back was La Prospect, Victor, Mono Dan, Danorama, and Stroll Along knocked up to finish at the rear.
As they sort themselves out now, New Millennium on the inside, Trueberry and Flapjack's a line of 3. A length and a quarter off to Ganymede in a nice spot from All Jazzed Up, and Neutron Star. Vain Baroness was next. Then came McRest on her outside. They were followed 2 away by Eagle Has Landed and Queen's Jewel. They'd be about 5 off the lead. Around the turn, and New Millennium, the favourite, shows the way ahead to a neck in second placing Trueberry. Neutron Star goes up on the inside. Ganymede is there with it. Wider out Flapjacks, All Jazzed Up behind those. 3 lengths to McRest McRest starting to power down the centre, and Vain Baroness got left behind him. New Millennium, though, kicked away at the 200. Got 2 lengths in front of Flapjacks. McRest's run has ended. All Jazzed Up goes to third. Further back, Trueberry battling away, but it's still New Millennium clear. Flapjacks is trying hard. New Millennium is getting very tired, but it's going to have little trouble hanging on. And New Millennium scores by about 2 lengths to Flapjacks and All Jazzed Up. McRest fourth, Neutron Star about fifth with Trueberry. Eagle has landed Ganymede, Vain Baroness and Queen's Duel.
Yeah, they're nearly set. Like Relady is backed out of line there after Elburami thrashed out and got her stirred up. She backpedalled and went out the back, but she looks all right. Soulier stood in well next to her. Now, Like Relady's returned to the gates and they're set and on their journey. And Soulier jumped fairly next to Like Relady. Elburami pinged out of the gates. Away fast to Marty Zaclar. Amy's Blushing jumped well today, and up there too is Quit Leader, with Like Relady now improving as they came to the pace the first time. And Zdenka's dropped out, and Robley Lass is next to last. Going past the 1800 metres now, and a good tussle for the lead. Amy's Blushing has the rail, Marty Zaclar the outside, and Like Relady swings very wide, turning out of the straight. Quit Leader just behind them fourth, and one further back, Elburami. 2 lengths Cool Court, No Name on her outside. Couple of lengths Little Miss Echo, and they're being followed then about a neck away to All Night Party over on the inside, and then came Midnight Babe, Ain't No Doubt, Soulier, followed further back by Robley Lass and 2 lengths Zdenka. Into the back now. Inside the 1400, and Marty Zaclar had gone to the lead, out by 2 lengths to Amy's Blushing, 2 lengths to Like Relady, 1 to Quit Leader, 1 to Elburami running fifth, 2 lengths to No Name, and then came the grey Cool Court. 1 further back in the field is Little Miss Echo, All Night Party, a length and a half, Ain't No Doubt, getting through on the inside of Soulier, being followed by Midnight Babe, and then Zdenka and Robley Lass's last. She'll enjoy the good strong pace. It's set by Marty Zaclar as they run down the back at the 1,000 metre mark, a length and a half in front. Amy's Blushing is second, Like Relady 3/4 back the rail. Elburami is up fourth outside Quit Leader now, and then came No Name Cool Court. All Night Party over on the inside of Cool Court. 2 further back in the field, Little Miss Echo and the red colours starting a run, followed by Soulier, and back behind her Ain't No Doubt, ridden along on the inside, and then Zdenka, Robley Lass and Midnight Babe. It's a Marty Zaclar tackled down the hill by Like Relady. Amy's Blushing is third. Elburami's travelled well fourth. Then No Name, followed by Quit Leader and Cool Court next. Round them comes Little Miss Echo. Soulier's getting out wider, and then Zdenka when they corner. Ain't No Doubt a good way back. All Night Party struggling down on the inside. Like Relady shot 2 lengths in front coming around the home turn. Ain't No Doubt a switch right over to the inside rail. The grey coming home well, and then Elburami. Marty Zaclar. Cool Court down the outside from Little Miss Echo, nearing the 200 metres, and Like Relady in the middle of the course, the leader with Elburami chasing, and Ain't No Doubt over on the inside, but it's Like Relady holding Elburami at bay at the moment. Then Robley Lass finishing well, but Like Relady's clear, and Like Relady goes on to beat Elburami by a length and a half. Robley Lass got up for third from Ain't No Doubt. Then Amy's Blushing, Cool Court, Quit Leader, followed by Zdenka and Little Miss Echo. A long break to Marty Zaclar, All Night Party, followed by Soulier. She never came into it. Back behind her to finish then was No Name, and bad last in it was Midnight Babe. Like Relady, number 9, ridden by Michael Higney. Shot well away before the home turn and has held on gamely to win. Time is 2 minutes 20.2. Elburami should grab second, and Robley Lass has finished well from the back of the field to get third. Numbers are coming into the frame now. 9, 15 and 11. Their official 9, 15 and 11 on race number 7. $10.60 and $2.90 for the winner, Lycra Lady. $4 even the place dividend for Alburami, and $2.70 for Robley Lass. It's $10.60, $2.90 the winner, $4 for second, $2.70 third. Quinella paid $63.50. The exacta $139.50. Trifecta $888.80. Running double paid $42. Now the Sandown Daily double on 7 and 9.
Around Foxy, 1 Canute and a length and a half to Spirited Spy. Out of the straight they go, and Masterful Lad leads the way. 3/4 of a length to a half length on Dawn Raider. Uncle Stainless a bit wide third, followed by Final Forecast. Wings of Song holding his posse, a horse off the fence as Dawn Raider reaches the lead, and then comes Regal Statesman, not having much luck. My Tribute on the inside of Steve-O, 2.5 to McJoey. Then Foxy, second last is Canute, and last of all is Spirited Spy. Down the back of the course, racing past the 1100, and Dawn Raider has the neck in front now from Masterful Lad. 2.5 Uncle Stainless. Length and a half to Final Forecast. Wings of Song getting a nice run in the middle. Regal Statesman on his outside. My Tribute on the inside of Steve-O. 2 to McJoey. Then Foxy the rails from Canute and a couple of Spirited Spy. They race past the 750 and still no change in the order, bar Masterful Lad resting the lead narrowly from Dawn Raider. 2 to Uncle Stainless. Final Forecast. Regal Statesman. Wings of Song. Then My Tribute, a length to Steve-O. McJoey followed on the rails by Foxy. Hard ridden. Canute second last, and 3 lengths to Spirited Spy as they jam up a little. Coming to the corner, 400 to go. Masterful Lad and Dawn Raider. They've been the joint leaders from the word go. And as they come round the corner, Dawn Raider about a neck on Masterful Lad. A length Uncle Stainless followed by Regal Statesman. McJoey. And over on the inside looking for the run, Final Forecast. At a gap, Canute and My Tribute down to the 200. And here's a go. Regal Statesman, Uncle Stainless, Dawn Raider, Final Forecast, and McJoey. McJoey on the outside, and on the inside, Regal Statesman. McJoey, Regal Statesman. Looks like Regal Statesman from here might have just beaten McJoey in a very close finish, with going home very well Canute. Then Final Forecast followed by Uncle Stainless, Dawn Raider. A break then to My Tribute. Then came on the outside Steve-O. The last 4, Foxy, Wings of Song didn't go on. Second last Masterful Lad likewise, and Spirited Spy at the tail of the field.
Outside of Body Jet, 1 1/4 off those. Then Carmen's Pride, New Tempo, Deep So's Festival Fair, We Bush the Rail from Mystic Warrior, followed by Take That, Capsize, Clubs of Trumps, and last is A Fishery. Homeward Bound, Ruby's Kate and Go Vinny Go. By a couple to Body Jet going through on the inside. Behind those, Ton of Style, followed by We Bush, and they were followed then by Carmen's Pride. New Tempo down the outside. Go Vinny Go looks to be struggling, and Ruby's Kate is still the leader inside the 200-metre mark. The last 200 is going to be the telling question. Out wide on the track, Carmen's Pride is getting home late, so is Take That, but it's still Ruby's Kate in front. She's walking the last 50 metres. Ruby's Kate, Take That dives along the inside, but all too late. Ruby's Kate scrambles in by a half to Take That. Not sure about the minors. We've got Carmen's Pride, New Tempo, and Mystic Warrior out wide. We Bush the inner. Then further back behind those came Body Jet, Go Vinny Go, followed then by Capsize, then A Fishery, Ton of Style knocked up, Festival Fair, and Clubs of Trumps, one of the last ones in.
Nearly ready, Antonia to come forward with Conviviality. Nearly set. Now Conviviality to move up and complete the line. Bendigo tomorrow on a slow track, rail out 3 metres. Ready for the last. 1,200 metres, last at Sandown, and they're on their journey. Gadina fractionally slow over near the outside. Spring Peak dropped out, and High Vegas Austria, the first two to appear, just marginally ahead of Riarc and Antonia on the outside as fourth, followed then by Vitamins and Distinct. 2 lengths Conviviality, Whiskey Glow, Spring Peak, and Gadina as last with the first turn looming up here, and Austria moved up on the outside. High Vegas with the rail. Riarc dropped in 1.5 lengths away with a lovely trail third, and 2 lengths Antonia outside Vitamins. Half Distinct on the outside of those two. Couple of lengths further back in the field is Conviviality from Spring Peak, and then Whiskey Glow and Gadina ridden along a fraction at the end of the field. 500 to go, and Austria first up from a break took a narrow lead over High Vegas closer to the inside turning. Riarc just behind them's had a cushy run. Vitamins behind those horses in the yellow and red colours. Distinct comes to the outside when they corner. High Vegas getting to the outside, moved up to take the lead from Austria. Vitamins through on the inside. Distinct and Riarc are coming down the outside. They are right across the track here. Here's Distinct with Conviviality coming with runs on the outside, and Antonia's burst through, and Gadina from last. Antonia in the gold cap put the nose in front. Conviviality mows it down. Conviviality moved up with Distinct. It's Conviviality going home a little bit the better. Conviviality the outside or Distinct. It's a bobbing go. Maybe Conviviality. Antonia just behind them will grab third, followed by Riarc and then Gadina. Vitamins followed by Whiskey Glow. In behind them then came High Vegas, and they're followed by Spring Peak, and Austria dropped out to finish last in a very competitive final event of the day. Judge calls for the camera. It's to separate Conviviality on the outside and Distinct. Judge needing the camera to sort them out. 14 has got it, Conviviality. Number 14, Conviviality, Craig Williams, has arrived to win. 9 second Distinct, Sam Highland, and 8 third Antonia, ridden by Greg Childs. Conviviality is by Bonamy from Sedging, a 5-year-old brown mare coming back after her victory. Raced by the Park Hill Syndicate, trained by Colin Little and ridden by Craig Williams. Second Distinct, Sam Highland, and third Antonia, Greg Childs. $9.80 and $2.80 for the winner. $3.10 for second, $2.30 third. Quinella $51.80. Exacta paid $84. The trifecta $902.10. The last double paid $87.40. $87.40, and the straight six is a carryover jackpot of $57,200.
Logan back in. The Stan Fox Stakes for the 3-year-olds this year, worth $250,000, is another of the highlights.